Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So I thought this would be pretty interesting to go ahead and make a video on, right? What we have is some graphs, kind of some info related to, this is Global Dokkan exclusively, by the way. Just some info about, how the game has been doing across the last couple anniversaries. Just info is coming from P Anime HQ, by the way. This is, like, I've seen some of these numbers put on the timeline before, so I do believe a lot of this should be accurate, but there's another more important thing I want to take a look at right here, which I'm getting from this tweet right here. Now, this one seems a bit odd to me. This is basically, as you guys can see, top 10 banners tier list. So this is like banners, I guess, that made the most money in a 7-day time, right? Now, as we go through it, all of it seems good, but there is a glaring omission here, which is just bizarre to me. And I would almost imagine there's no way that unit and that banner would not actually be on here. So, we're going to get to this in a second. But let's start with this info right here. So, this is lifetime anniversary info, right? So, let's see. The dark blue is revenue. Looks like, okay, Dokkan is at his peak right now. That's good. Let's see. Green is daily active users. That has gone up as well. So, Dokkan doing good stuff. And then the light blue is daily average time per user. Honestly, this is not too surprising that this has maybe gone down a little bit for me because, for me, I'm playing half as much Dokkan, honestly, as I was, in 2017, like when my account was fresh. The reason for that is because I've done everything. I got nothing to do except for grind rank, right? So, as there's like a big loyal player base that's not re-rolling, whales, stuff like that, it makes sense that they're playing the game less because, it's like you do the new events and stuff, you summon for the new units, and then you wait to play again. And it does make sense to me that the highest it was right here during the 2-year anniversary, I feel like that was when the game, like, really sort of popped off. The Super Saiyan 4s were a very, very big deal. Like, they really, changed the landscape of the game. Like, things got so exciting with the Super Saiyan 4s. Although it was pretty hype when Vegito Blue and Rose dropped. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So, I'm going to start all the way at the back here. We're going to start at the bottom. LR Tech Broly is this banner right here. Made $3.5 million in a 7-day span. So, this is this banner. Honestly, this banner, it's okay. Nah, this banner sucks. It sucks. Because you have these three, right? All very good. And then that's it. The rest of it is just kind of like fodder stuff. I want to word this carefully, right? But, I don't ever use any of these units. Like none of these guys ever get used. If this Trunks gets an awakening, cool, but he didn't have it back then. This was definitely a very skippable banner. People went crazy because, one, Broly is very hype. Number two, this Broly, upon his introduction, had probably the best animations in the game overall. You put everything together in a package. I thought he was number one at the time, so that makes sense to me. And he was a global first unit as well. So, not surprising that, global players open up their wallets for him. Definitely not at all. This is weird to me. Transforming Vegeta. Now, transforming Vegeta is good. He's really good. And his banner is really good too. But global specifically, this was a really weird time because right after this was Int Goku Black, who had almost the same banner. I guess, this was another case of this came out on global NJP at the same time. And honestly, if you look at this list, a couple of these units are global. And, well, I guess the top ones aren't global in JP. But, these ones down here at the bottom are, units that either came to global first or came to global NJP at the same time, right? That's basically what the bottom 4 are right there. No, the bottom 5. The bottom 5 are all units that came either to global first or global NJP at the same time. Yeah, transforming Vegeta, great character, good banner, good celebration, but it just seems odd. I'm gonna get, if you guys have already figured out who the big time, like, I cannot believe that unit is not on here yet. I mean, you could say STR Gogeta and Janemba, but obviously the game was, you know, so much younger back then. There were so much less people spending. And remember, that was prior to the hidden potential system. So if you're a Megaton whale, imagine me being a Megaton whale back in the day. I pull Gogeta first multi, I'm done on the banner. That's it. Boom. I got him. Hands clean. We're good. Now you need to get 5 copies if you want to maximize them, right? So that obviously would explain why all of this revenue went way up after the hidden potential system came out. So next we have LR, Gohan, and Goten, the family Kamehameha units. It looks a little bit weird because they chose these units, but obviously the person's probably not too familiar with the game, right? But it's the LR family Kamehameha banner. You could tell by the date, right? Like, there's Broly, that's, you know, Saiyan Day, and then, of course, this is the LR family Kamehameha banner. Global, of course, got a big W. Again, global players, you know, I know a lot of you guys like to go, oh, Global Shaft a lot, but man, you know, JP didn't get this right here. You know, yeah, that was pretty cool. You know, like deals like that. Global gets a lot of those. Even the Transforming Vegeta banner, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you got 130 stone multi on that Transforming Vegeta banner. Again, JP did not get that. So those little deals, those discounts they sprinkle in on Global, that stuff adds up. It's nice. It's really nice. I do wish JP had some of that stuff. Now here is, like, there definitely was kind of like a Global Shaft here. And that JP's banner is way better than this. Because, like, JP had, like, Dokkan Fest Kid Goku on it and stuff. This is a good banner. But units like Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Tech Vegito Blue, and Ultimate Gohan have been on so many damn banners at this point that their value has deteriorated, right? Many players who summon a lot would have had probably multiple copies of those 3 units, right? Evolution Blue Vegeta's great. This guy has since gotten an EZA, which made his value go way up. So he's actually a pretty good featured unit. This guy's good. You are trash, honestly. And Broly is trash as well. Eventually, Broly is going to be a god when he gets his EZA, but, I mean, that might be a full year away, right? We're talking a long, long time for him, probably. And then the 2 new units, LR Gohan and Goten, I do consider to be the second best unit in the game. Just a very impressive overall unit. Next, we have LR Goku and Frieza. Again, a unit that drops on Global and JP at the same time. This unit came out and was instantly the best unit in the game. They were very good for a while. I guess I thought they were the best unit in the game until the Super Saiyan 4s came out. I just thought the Super Saiyan 4s' ease of getting their 18-key super, although it's not hard for Goku and Frieza because their links are so good. But then combined with the active skills, which are so cheap, and then the better leader skill than Goku and Frieza, I did like the Super Saiyan 4s better, but Goku and Frieza, they have not aged at all, I would not say. They're still incredibly good. I understand why people went crazy summoning for them. Their banner, they had one of the worst banners ever, though. Look at this. This, like, I just have fear in my eyes looking at these units, because it's like, this is what I suffered through. This was the worst I've ever done on a banner. I pulled the first 4 copies of Goku and Frieza in probably 6,000 stones, 5,000 stones, 4,000 stones, something like that. And then it took me 8,000 stones just to get copy number 5 of them, the infamous Shaft that I struggled through. Everyone knows well about it. Dark, dark times. The craziest thing to me ever about that banner, that story, I actually pulled them the very first multi. I got them. And then, like, you could, so in, like, the next, like, 12,000 stones or something like that, I got, like, 4 copies. Like, just so crazy how your luck can turn. Okay, so next, it's only showing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right here, but I did put up the Omega Shenron banner as well. I mean, I gotta imagine, like, I don't know specifically if they have it just like the time, like, okay, so I don't know if P Anime, if they're looking at it and seeing the revenue that was made during that time frame, or if it is actually for the specific banner, right? If it's for the time frame, then a lot of money would have been spent on Omega Shenron as well, because, I mean, a Global, see that right there? That was pretty enticing on Global. At the time, really, okay, so when this banner came out on Global, you could make the case that Super Vegito is probably still, like, you know, he's top 5. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is honestly probably like 3 behind only like Omega and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta who had dropped. Rose is right there. You know, Merge Zamasu's still there. Like, this banner was incredible. Is that, it only has 7? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that would make sense. 7 featured units, but, like, it's just a good banner. Like, okay, you know what shocked me about this? There's no SRs. no featured SRs is definitely something that like I'm not used to seeing, but this is a really good banner. It does not surprise me that people summon on this. Then of course, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, just a godly unit. This was definitely another big case of like a, I don't know if well, okay, I guess we can call to be released the global shaft, but like it's just, it definitely would have broken the game because they only just introduced the 120% meta. The previous banner was Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, and then they dropped category leaders. It was so bizarre. And then like they didn't give Global the category leader skills, which in the long run was not that big of a deal, but Global got killed on these banners. The Omega Shenron banner, looking at it, is really nice, but this banner, not so much. A lot of these units had even started to age already, right? And then like, at this time, Global knew Int Gogeta was on the way to replace this one, so like he was like on the horizon. And then the the JP banner, like this was one of the big banners like that got my account started, because on JP this had Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Int Gogeta, STR Gogeta, Blue Kaioken Goku, I believe, was still on there. Like, I made out like a bandit. Like, that got my account off to a really, really good start. Because when I first started playing JP, I re-rolled for LR Goku Black. Eventually, I summoned for Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and I was just running, like, extreme tech, basically, until Gogeta and Omega came out. I believe I was not able to pull Omega, but I did manage to get one copy of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That was my pre-whale days. Those videos are still up if you want to watch them, by the way. Okay, so next we have, looks like this is the OG Tech Vegito Blue and Rose right here. This was actually the very first stream I ever did, was for these banners. This was back when I wasn't free to play, but I only bought sale stones here and there. That was it. Mostly it was just me saving up stones. I had started playing Dokkan about a week before AGL Super Vegito dropped on Global. Then I did not pull him with all the stones I saved, because like I got into watching videos from like, D-Free, Gaming Claw, Nano, Living Ichigo, Rhyme. Like I was watching all of them, found out how good Super Vegito was. He's coming in like a week's time. Oh shoot, I got to save all these stones and summon for him. And I was not able to pull him. Re-rolled, got him, and got STR Gogeta. And then after that, I saved all my stones for these banners. These banners at the time were just on a different level. Like, again, Vegito at the time was probably, most people still consider him the best unit in the game. Physical Vegito Blue, like the hero team was like, the hero and villain team, like they were so much fun. Like the game opened up so much when these banners dropped. Wow, look how bad they were. Hold on, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jeez, these had 10 featured units on it. You are kidding me. Wait, no. Wait, 11. They have 11. Oh, I overlooked that. These had 11 featured units on it. Jeez, that's so bad. That is so bad. Oh my goodness. Now, this exact same type of banner nowadays would have 7 featured units on it instead. Jeez. But again, this brought new life to the game. These two were just so much fun when they came out, right? Next, we have the newer version of Vegito Blue and Rose. My memory may be a little bit fuzzy on this. I think this might have been the first time Global had the tickets. Like, you guys know how, like, I've mentioned, like, the biggest Global W over JP is every once in a while these celebrations will have these banners with tickets. And you get these tickets just for summoning, and then you summon on a ticket banner version of the same banner. Talking with Garesh, how much money he's probably saved from those tickets. And, like, I just think about, like, how some of my summons probably would be cut in half if these existed on JP. Like, it is no surprise to me that people went crazy summoning for this. Now, again, I'm pretty sure this was the first banners that had that, but I could be wrong. No, it might have been Int Gogeta and Janemba, actually. They had it as well, didn't they? It might have been. But either way, any global banner that has those tickets, you're a global player, you must summon. There is no saving. You summon on that banner because the value is tremendous. These banners were really good back in the day. Super Saiyan 4 Goku was still good. Ultimate Gohan was great at the time. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Tech Vegito Blue was obviously incredible. Then, Rose, Omega, Cooler. Whoo! Goku Black sucked back then. But, he's great now. You are bad. You're okay. You're going to be great as soon as you get an EZA. Inzamasu is pretty good. Obviously, having Omega on there was really good. So it's like Rose, Omega, and Cooler is like so good. Then if you guys remember on JP, they accidentally showed Broly's TUR on the art on the banner instead. And then anyone who summoned on that banner actually got a refund. I believe I got 750 stones refunded. Between that and the 750 I originally used, I think I did not yet have a Rose. So what, like 1,500 in, I didn't have them. I think on these banners, I only got one copy of each. Man, how times have changed. I'm looking at these banners, it's like, yeah, I remember when I pulled one copy of them. All right, so next we have the OG Super Saiyan 4s. Again, I mean, you could say, I don't know, this was much bigger than when Vegito Blue and Rose dropped for sure. I would say this is what changed the game. Vegito Blue and Rose opened the game up, but this one just made it better. Look at this. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. Wow, that's so crazy to look. Vegito Blue and Rose, I forget about that. Dude, this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta banner, like, especially on Global, this is like, what, like, barely any time away, like 3 months later? Let me take a look here. So, April 14th to July 7th. Bro. And, like, they're both on the same banner with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. This banner at the time is so good. Tech Gold and Frieza, I think, was still decent. I think this was, like, a string of, like, Tech Gold and Frieza being featured on, like, 7 banners in a row on Global. And same with Physical Goku Black, right? Those 2 units on Global were featured for, like, 500 banners in a row. Man, this Goku banner is way worse. I mean, you got Vegito and Gogeta. I mean, people still loved Gogeta back then. This was also before Int Gogeta came out, so... But, like, Gogeta was not still the god of Dokkan. It's just, in hindsight, to me, the Vegeta banner looks better. But, you know, a lot of people probably saw Vegito and their eyes bulged out of their head, right? Because Vegito was just so OP back in the day. And, oh, baby. Oh, his EZA is a-coming. He's gonna be broken like that again real soon. Don't you worry about that. Okay, so next we have Gogeta and Broly. Gogeta! Gogeta, yes, we were all hyped for this. Now, obviously, this could, it probably would be number 1, actually. If this had come out on Global at the same time that it did on JP, this could be ahead of the LR Super Saiyan 4s who just came out, right? This does feel like us waiting for, like, to see, like, the blue Gogeta super attacks and stuff like that. I don't know. I guess I would say that did feel more hype than even LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? Like, even before we saw, like, how disappointing Gohan and Cell were, I feel like it was more exciting for Gogeta and Broly. Going into the Gohan and Cell banners, I thought they would be the most hype of all time. But I think because Gogeta and Broly were so damn new, like, you know, on JP, these are brand new characters. Like, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, God Vegeta, this Broly, this Paragus, like, these are, like, this Broly right here, these are, like, never before seen characters who were just, like, introduced into the series, so doesn't surprise me at all. That's also, I mean, you could also say the same thing, especially with Vegito Blue and Rose and, like, JP. Like, Vegito Blue was in the anime, and then, like, you know, days later, they dropped a banner with him. I guess it's not surprising that UI Goku is not in here, because they did that weird thing where they released them, and then they released him again when they Dokkan Awakened him. So people would have been scared off of summoning for him the first time, and, you know, maybe the second time he comes out, people already got him, right? So, like, that does... Wait a minute, was the UI Goku where they first introduced tickets? No, I think it was Int Gogeta and Janemba still. But that UI Goku banner, whoo! Boy, was that, like, that global UI Goku banner, that's up there as one of the best. Oh, by the way, these banners... I mean, these are crap, honestly. I don't know. These are good. That Broly banner is disappointing looking at it. Gogeta's banner is good, but I think this started the run of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta being on 1,000,000 banners, right? I think this was the first one. Boy, oh boy, did they just stuff him on every banner after this. I'm telling y'all, Gogeta and Broly are going to be the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta moving forward. Pretty soon, this guy, you're going to be sick to your stomach to see this guy. Unfortunately, it is the case. And then number 1 is the LR Super Saiyan 4s. I do consider these the best banner in global history. I mean, you could probably make the case of the guaranteed LR step-up summons might be better. But like this, like it's just with the tickets, the coins, the overall quality of these banners, it's just like it's absurd. Like you look at this, look at Vegeta's, dude, look at Vegeta's banner. So you got LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, 17, Transforming Frieza. Now, this is before Transforming Frieza and Goku were on every banner as well, right? These guys have literally been on like 5 banners. On Global, right now, they've been on like 5 banners in a row. And they're about to be on the Transforming Goku banner, too, the Super Saiyan one. But like at the time, I think this was the first time they had returned. So it's like, oh, dude, definitely got to get him. Evolution Blue Vegeta, who has aged, he's one of the cards in the game's history that has aged the best. He is just as good right now as he is the day he dropped. Turles was, you know, for some reason they dropped Turles on Global and then they said, all right, 11 months, you guys ain't getting him again. So like, I don't understand. Hopefully they never do that again, where they release a unit and then don't bring him back for 11 months. Just the stupidest thing I've ever heard of, ever. The dumbest in the world. But like, you look at this banner, you got OG Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who's still really good on Goku's team, and then the LR Fusions there. And by the way, is it not weird that the LR Fusions are not on here? I feel like they should be. Like, I feel like that was probably a mistake. The LR Fusions, there's no way that Transforming Vegeta made more money than the LR Fusions on Global. I refuse to believe that's the case. They have to have been in the discussion at some point in here. Like, you know, not a big deal, but like, for sure, dude, they had to have been in there. So that would have gotten rid of LR Tech Broly and then the Fusions. Just myself, where do I imagine the Fusions? I would say at least in Tech Vegito Blue and SCR Rosé's spot. This is where I would imagine the Fusions would be. I don't think it felt more hype than the Super Saiyan 4s, so I will probably put the Fusions again, like right about here is where I would think they would be. But I don't know. There you all guys go. I thought this was very interesting. I wanted to make a video on it. You know, the top 10 banners that have made the most money in like a quick time frame on Global. You know, I'm sure if we had like a full 30-day time frame, for sure the 3-year anniversary banners would be on there. Let me know which banners you guys summoned on, which ones you did good. Let me know which banners you're surprised are not on here. Really, only the Fusion banner is one I'm surprised that isn't on here. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.